Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. citizenship test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. In what month do we vote for president? November. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who vetoes bills? The president. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson.